The Libra solar eclipse starts today. At the time I'm recording this, it's actually a couple hours from now. And I want to talk about it. My name is Sarah. I'm SRB Stars on All Things. If you'd like to learn how to work with me, pause to read. I do have my lunar cycle circle replay there as well if you want to learn about the whole upcoming cycle. So at 1:49 p.m. Central Time today, we will have a solar eclipse. It will be a little bit. It's not going to be a full solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra. And so I invite you to take a peek in your chart to see what might be talking to this solar eclipse. If you have planets, personal planets, especially your Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, or Mercury, within 5 degrees of Libra to 15 degrees of Libra, or in Aries, or in Cancer, or in Capricorn, you might notice those themes along with what's happening with this eclipse. If you want to know what the houses mean or those planets mean, check out the freebie in my bio. I have a PDF that tells you all that. With this solar eclipse, it's a south node eclipse. So that means things that worked for you in the past, you might notice they just aren't needed anymore. And the sun is about our vitality, and so it might feel kind of personal, but again, if you don't have personal planets around those degrees I mentioned, it might just be part of the collective that you hear and feel. With a south node, we tend to notice the shadowy side of Libra more, and that those themes could be manipulation, people pleasing, saying, oh yeah, let's go do that, even though you have really no desire to do it anyways. Those are all shadowy kind of Libra aspects. High vibe Libra is wanting to collaborate, to work together with somebody to bring balance and harmony. It's taking care of yourself as well as others. Now, we do have a beautiful aspect between Venus, which is the ruler of this solar eclipse, and Mars, which Venus is relationships and values, Mars, anger and passion, and Saturn, how you learn things and structure. They're all in water signs, so it might feel very emotional. And at the same time, Mars is talking to the moon and the sun and saying, hey, and there might be some frustration around family matters about it. So you might, because there was that trine between Saturn and Mars earlier, you might have been thinking a few days ago about what can I do to make these goals and dreams actually come to realization? And that might just be continuing on with this. Remember, we're not actively trying to manifest things because it is a solar eclipse. It is chaotic energy. And solar eclipse energy does not just be done in the next 30 days, or even when the moon moves into Scorpio on Thursday. It's actually, depending on how long the sun is covered by the moon, is actually how long you will see what happens. And with this being a solar eclipse, you'll tend to see it more in the headlines, because back in the day when solar eclipses happened, it was always, if it was a position of power, those were the people that were affected. In fact, kings would appoint a peasant to the throne back on a solar eclipse, so that if something happened, the peasant would be affected and not the king. Kind of interesting, don't you think? So, what house is this happening for you? If you want to learn about the houses or the personal planets, again, check out that freebie in my bio. It's happening in my 6th house. I'm definitely seeing all the themes around me. Let me know if this helps.